Hey guys, Linda here, coming back at you with another video today. I'm doing my end of the month wrap up for March. I did post my March mystery wrap up, and today I'm doing another video. This won't be posted until Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Doing, like I said, doing the end of the month March wrap up. And I did read, I not only read some mysteries for March Mystery, I also read other romance books. And so I will go over those. And some of the books that I go over, I'm just going to show those to you because I already did, like I said, I wrapped those up in the March Mystery wrap up. And this is my just all over books that I read in March. I did have, like I said, I had other books, romance books that I read. And the first one is Amanda Bouchet, Nightchaser. This is off my regular TBR. I did finish this. I enjoyed it. I did a little video on this. I did a little short, and I'm not going to go over this because I went over this book in that short. So go check out my little short, my first short I've ever done. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. But go show it some love over there in the short section. Hope you enjoy it. This is a space romance. Really enjoyed this. I think I gave this 4.5 stars. I think if I didn't, it should have been a 4.5 star. I gave it a 4 or 4.5 star because I really enjoyed it. And this is so far it's a 2-book series. I don't know if this is going to be more than 2 books. I don't know, but she did do another book, and I went and purchased that because I really enjoyed it. Let me show it to you. Here it's over here. I did buy it. Here it is. This is book 2. I haven't read it yet because I was trying to finish up my March mystery books for March, but I have added this in, onto my regular TBR, so I will be reading this pretty soon. And this was book 1. Really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it if you like space opera, if you like secret identity, because the female in this doesn't know that the guy that she like is a bounty hunter, and the female in this book has a bounty on her head. So if you like that kind of somebody don't secret identity, they don't know, well, he know who she is, but she don't know who he really is. I really enjoyed this. Highly recommend it. It's Amanda Bouchet, Nightchaser. And it's a 2-book series so far, and the second book is out. I just showed it to you if you want to try it out. And then I finally finished Forever Never. This is like a murder mystery. I think I done went over this too. I gave this a high 3.5 stars. It was okay for me. But I still read it. I finished it. But it was one of those books I could put down and come back to because I started, then I stopped, then I started again. Yeah, I'm just gonna give this a regular 3.5 star, and it's like a romantic suspense, and this is by Lucy Score. This is also a small town romance. Yeah, and you got your police officer. You know I like my police officer. That's why I was really into reading this. But yeah, I just gave it a 3.5 star. And you got the female who come back to the small town. She comes back because she has got in trouble, and she just needed to get out of the city. She was living in the city. She's a famous artist. She paints, and so she's pretty famous, but I don't think some of the people in this town don't know that she's a famous artist. And it's kind of sort of like a second chance, kind of. But if you like those small town kind of second chance romances, I would recommend it. I just give it. It wasn't for me, but like everybody don't like the same kind of things, looking for the same kind of things in their romances. But it's Lucy Score, so you can't go wrong. I like her writing. I usually purchase most of her books when they come out, but this one just didn't do it for me. I only gave it a 3.5 star, one of those. And this is Forever Never by Lucy Score. Next, I got off my TBR. These 2 books were on my TBR, my regular TBR. So I did get 2 books off of my TBR. Then I got off of the TBR and read this. My bad. Here you go. Look, here, can I get it to the front of the book? There you go. This is by, and then I got it upside down. Yeah. Can I get it together? Oh my goodness. There you go. And this is Forever Her Rake by Scarlett Scott. Duke Smoke wanted. I'm gonna get it together. I'm not a professional YouTuber, so there you go. That's my excuse. Forever Her Rake, and this is just, see how small that is. This was how many pages in here? 211 pages. I really enjoyed this. So I like Scarlett Scott. She came out with this. She done came out with another book in this series. So I've already downloaded that to my Kindle. I want to read that. And this was on the hero is want revenge on the female's brother, so he's trying to make the female character fall in love with him, and he's going to marry her, and you just say he wants revenge, but he ends up falling in love with the female. So if you like that kind of scenario where the hero's trying to get revenge on the brother but ends up he think he's gonna make her fall because he thinks she's a spinster, and he think he can just run all over her because she ain't never been in love, and she's really not a beauty, and he think he can just get her to fall in love with him, and he just gonna do whatever he want to do, but it don't work out like that because he ends up falling in love with her. And he finds out that she ain't no pushover. And Forever Her Rake by Scarlett Scott, and this is pretty steamy. Her Scarlett Scott books are pretty steamy. So if you don't like a lot of steam in your books, her writing might not be for you. But other than that, she writes a good story, has some good steam. It's not too over the top. I really enjoy Scarlett Scott. I am not gonna say she's an automatic buy for me, but if I read the back of her book and the synopsis sound really good, I usually pick it up. I usually end up purchasing her books. So I really love her writing. It's Scarlett Scott, Forever Her Rake. And this is, I don't know, is this book number 2 or book number 3? Let's see. Hopefully she have it in here, but probably not how in order it goes. Nope, it's not in here. This is book either 2 or 3. I can't remember. One of them. And I have downloaded the other book in the series. It just came out yesterday or day before yesterday that I want to read. I don't know what the name of it is, but I did enjoy this. I gave this 4 stars. Forever Her Rake, Duke's Most Wanted. It is in a series. I don't know which book it is in the series, 2 or 3. I know it's not book number 1, so it gotta be 2 or 3. It's not far in the series. There you go. But I'll have that in the description below which book it is, since I can't remember. And then I showed this in my book haul. I got this. I went ahead and read it because it sounded interesting. This is Love Contract by Sophie Lark. This is in a 3-book series. I think the book is going to be on the 2 sons, their twins, and the father. So this was on one of the sons. He's trying to start his own business. I think he's in the real estate. He's going to end up blackmailing one of his classmate that he went to school with, because he finds out that she works for the man that he's trying to get to buy this land that he's trying to sell. So he wants her to help him, and he kind of like ends up blackmailing her a little bit, because I don't want to tell you what he has on her. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I really enjoyed this. I gave this a 4-star because sometimes Sophie Lark is a hit or miss for me, but I really did enjoy this, and I'm going to continue with the series. Like I said, I think it's a 3-book series. This is the Love Contract series, and I like her books because she has some pictures in here. She got pictures in her book. I'll show it to you. Here's the female character. And then, let's see, can I find the male character? Because his picture, she got the male character in here. His name is Merrick. I think his name is Merrick. No, his name is Sullivan. His brother name is Merrick. So she has a Merrick picture in here too, but I'm trying to find the hero of this book, if I can find it. Where is he at? Oh, here he is. This is Sullivan. This is the hero. And now I'll show you a picture because she has his brother in here too. When his brother finally shows up in the story, his book is on that chapter. I mean, his picture is on that chapter where he will be mentioned. This is this his brother or is this his dad? Let me see. I'm getting confused now. Let me see here. Yep, this is his dad. His dad name is Merrick. He's looking about as young as the son is. And that's their father. And then this is the other brother, and his name is Reeves. And I'll show you another picture of Sullivan and Theo. The female name is Theo. I think her name is Theodora, I think, and they call her Theo. I think so. But I like it because she has picture in here. And I really did enjoy this. If you like, because the female gonna end up moving in with the hero. And the hero's father is going through a hard time because their mother got killed. And their father is going through a hard time right now. I think he's drinking a lot. And he don't want to be bothered. But when Theo, the female character, moves in with the main character, she moves in because her house is getting fumigated because she has a lot of roaches. Let's just say her house is infested right now, so it's getting fumigated and sprayed, so she didn't have nowhere to go. And since he was trying to blackmail her, and she finally agreed to help him, he when he found out that her house was getting sprayed or whatever, he said that she could move in with him. And first she didn't want to do it, and she agreed. So close proximity, I couldn't think of that for now. Yeah, if you like those kind of books where one of the main characters have to end up staying with the other one, and if you like found family, because kind of like a found family, because she ends up moving in with them, and she's a chef. She ends up cooking for them, and then their father slowly, because he's staying out in the they own a big house, but it's been run down since their mother passed away, and their father he can't stay in, he don't want to stay in the house since his wife passed away, so he's been staying out in the I guess you call it the little bungalow or something that they have out there. But their father ends up coming over to eat with them when Theo gets there, because like I said, she's a chef. She's been cooking good food for them, and she ends up bringing the family back together again. So I really enjoyed that. If you like that kind of scenario where you got a little I wouldn't say it's bullying, but he does kind of trick her into helping him, and they end up falling for each other. You got close proximity. You got kind of like a found family. If you like that kind of scenario, I think you enjoy this. And the sexual content, not too over the top. It has some funny moments in here, so I really enjoyed this. This is Love Contract, because I think I read this on my Kindle, in the Kindle Unlimited, and I really enjoyed it, so I went and purchased it. Love Contract by Sophie Lark. Really enjoyed it. Gave it a 4-star. And then all these other books I think you've seen already. I got the Murder on Astor Place by Victoria Thompson, and the next couple of books is all in her series. First book, and then we got the second book, third book, and the fourth book. So I read all these in the month of March. Really enjoyed them. Highly recommend this series. Well, the first 4 books in the series. I'm waiting for the 5th book to come in, because I got some of these from the library, and I purchased this one because I wanted the mass market book. I had the paperback book of it, but I wanted the mass market, so I went and bought book number 1. And I think I got this off of a paperback swap. I purchased this one, and then these 2 came from the library. Most of the other books I have in the series came from the library, but I'm waiting on the 5th book because I don't have it. I did request that from paperback swap, so hopefully that'll be here soon. And the last book that I read for March was Laura Griffin, Deep Tide. The last couple of books were all for my March Mystery Madness readathon that I did, and this was one of them, and I gave this 3.5 stars. But I've already showed you these books, and I gave these 4 books right here. I gave this 4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, and then I gave this 4.5 stars. So that's all I've read in March. Hopefully I can get back to my TBR and finish some more books off my TBR, but mostly I'm going to be reading on the Gaslight Mystery series, reading those books so that I can get them back to the library, but hopefully in some of those spots I can be reading off my regular TBR. And what I'll be reading now is Here's to Protect by Sharon C. Cooper. I don't know if I mentioned her name in the other video, but I did show you this in my last video. I'm reading on this, and after that I hope to go back and read Amanda Bouchet, Starbreaker. Hopefully that. And then I want to get to Unconditional Freedom by Alyssa Cole. Hopefully I'll make it to this one. And also, I have another one here. Two more here that I want to get to. Ecstasy Triumph by Eugenia Riley. Hopefully I get to that. These are all the ones I want to get to in April. And The Harsh Desire by Gayle Wilson. So hopefully I can get to all of these while I'm also reading on the Gaslight Mystery series. So hopefully I can get through a couple of these. I know I'm not going to get, I got a big TBR, so I'm just trying to read a couple of books every month to hopefully get that TBR down. But as I'm reading on my TBR, I'm adding books to the TBR, so we'll see. But that's all I have for now. Until next time, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you all later. Happy Wednesday. Bye-bye.